Hello everyone. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. Um, I'm kind of bored. I'm actually really bored. And I've had this video idea for a while. Not that I'm a whore. I don't know where that idea came out from. Whatever. But um I don't know. Maybe we can take this as a chance. I had my vaping video where I talked about just struggles that I was having like with addiction. And my longest running addiction is definitely sex addiction, porn, hypersexuality, things of that nature. And like, I think it's important to talk about. It's not something people talk about really. Like, I think people maybe see it more shameful. I said shameful. Shameful. Or just like, I don't know. I guess people have um certain viewpoints and oh my god, we are so close. That's crazy. Hold on. My arm just got tired though. I'm tired. Where do we even begin? I'm a whore. I know I literally started this video off being like, I'm not a whore. But like literally, like I am so just like sexual. Like I think it's like once you start what's the word? Like being comfortable with it or whatever. Like it just comes a lot more naturally. And then you honestly, me personally, like I started to feel like I would find like power in being like hypersexual or whatever. And whenever I took like a long break from like seeing people, like dating or like hooking up, um, that's whenever I was able to one realize I had a problem, to um just kind of reel it back and like ask myself like what's really important, because it's like okay, we can have fun, we can have all these things, but like what's the point of like doing this all the time? And I think I'm kind of at that point now too where it's just like hypersexual for what? Like it's fun, but like you get to be over it. You get to be over it. And I have this one thing that I always think about. It kind of became a turning point where like things started to click in my head. And all I really thought about was just like, what was life before sex? Like sexuality, like being so involved in it and like dating and like all these things. It's like, what was life like before then? And I have to bring myself into that energy whenever I feel just so like, whenever you feel overconsumed and it's like, literally some of the only things that you're doing is just like in that realm, and it's like okay, like what are we doing? Like to ground myself, I just what was life before sex? And like obviously like I was pretty young, like I was a kid, but like when you don't think about sex, it's like honestly like so freeing. Even though like again sexuality and having sex, like it's fun, it's really fun, but like I think I'm trying to just get a balance between it, because I'm either hypersexual or I'm, just like living my life like normal. Maybe I just have a problem with it, and that's why I tend to switch between the two, where it's like I'm either just hypersexual or um I was gonna say virgin, but that's not, what do you call it? Celibate? No, there's a word for that. Where you're just like you're just not wanting to have sex. I guess that's celibacy. Celibacy! Celebrate. It's not Pride Month. I think it's almost Pride Month though. It's like June or something. What even was that comment? What are we talking about? Um, yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is like, I'm either one or the other. Like, I'm either gonna be like way just like deep in it, sex and porn for days. Like, it's not good though. Like, it's not glamorous, and like, I think you can have fun, like, if you're like doing adventurous things, you're with someone that you really care about. But whenever it's just like, just like you're doing it, like, it's not. I don't think it's that fulfilling. I don't think it's necessarily supposed to be fulfilling. But like, I don't know. I think, hmm, I just have found power in it for so long, and it's just like, I love it, but I also just feel like if I didn't have that part of myself, like I would feel free in a way, if that makes sense. Like it'd give me freedom to just like live life without thinking about it. And I just think about it a lot. I think about it a lot. Maybe I just have an addiction, but like, um, I guess here's some advice. Here's some advice. One, be celibate. Be celibate because it's just like whenever you I think I maybe did like a couple months to start with, and that really helped me, and then I just like, oh, like I really only want to sleep with people I care about now. Like it's just like it I don't know, it's not gonna work like that for everyone, but like for me it worked, and like it's so much more freeing whenever you're not just like you have to like be with someone to like get off or whatever. Like, and you can take that time to like be adventurous like with yourself. Like one of my favorite things I've ever done with like, we started going like kind of college is like we would go to the sex store, me and my friends, and then just like get new things to try out. And like it was just so non-judgmental and so just like freeing. Um but like I don't know, I think that's just like a good option or whatever. Um I'm also saying all this, and I'm like kind of entering like a horror era. Not like like horror, but like horror. Like I'm not like um going to like sleep around with a bunch of people. I'm being more adventurous like dating, but I think it's again just like um when you've been celibate for so long, it's like, oh, like you can just have so much fun with yourself, like unless I'm gonna be with someone that's like really like I don't know, you just care about, like it doesn't you have fun by yourself. And like I think it's just whenever you get around with like a lot of people, it's just kind of like a lot. Like I feel like especially whenever I was like in it, I like I didn't think about anything else. Like I didn't and like you can be like not emotionally attached to people, but it's hard not to feel like some level of attachment, especially whenever you were like literally having sex with someone, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, but yeah, I'm a whore and I wanted to talk about it and just be sexual and have fun. But celibacy is underrated because I think whenever I started just like exploring things myself, like I honestly would prefer that over like just like a random hookup or whatever. But if you're like dating someone, that's very different. Like I think that's like really important. Just start small and like it's fun. It's fun. Um, but yeah, I don't know if any of this made any sense. I know I'm in a new like filming area. There's the corner of the room, and yeah, I guess I'll see you on the next one. Okay.